Hi everyone. Welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is about how do they feel about you right now? What do they wish they could say to you? And what is the future of this connection? So we have three piles. Number one is the ring card and citrine. Number two is the key and rose quartz. And number three is the sun and amethyst. Pause the video, of course, if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the citrine stone and the ring card, this will be your reading. So let's see. Our first question for today is how do they feel about you? How are they feeling about you at the moment? Seven of Swords, Five of Coins, King of Swords, Page of Swords reversed, the Lovers, Queen of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands, Nine of Coins, Justice. These are their feelings. Okay. Now, let's focus on our second question. And what do they want to tell you? What they wish they could say to you? So, of course, we will start with messages. And of course, we will combine, obviously, the meaning. The passion is too much. Let's do this. I need to figure myself out. I can't take it anymore. I want to be different. Interesting. They want to stand out. They want to escape from. I was hurt by you. Okay, sure. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Regret. I wish this never happened. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. More Page of Swords, but it doesn't matter. Missed opportunities. I didn't act when I should have. Wow, guys, this is full of regret. They've messed up so badly. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. And just to remind you that these two decks are not projecting energy that is extremely problematic. It's just, they're really neutral decks. They're okay. They have some really positive cards and so on. Let's add a bit more layer. We are asking the future of this connection. So let's see. Fantasy. Chasing. Trapped. Confusion. Clinging. Let's add some tarot here for the future. Five of Swords, the Star, Six of Cups, Four of Coins reversed, Six of Wands, very interesting. And let's add a few Lenormand cards here because we are ending this with release of all of this stuck energy, with happiness, you know, with visibility. But, you know, let's see. What is this? Ah, the book. My God. Scythe. Mice. Stork. Garden. Yes, garden. 22. Sure. And some more of this. Always about the future, and we will also check, of course, the handling. We will see a bit because anchor, moon, clover, coffin, sun. Because listen, we're going from the Five of Swords to an extremely positive outcome, which is of course hopeful and beautiful, but the Six of Wands is always a bit, you know, because it can have very easily a performative nature in this. Let's talk about this. How do they feel about you right now? The first thing that comes through is that this person is really stuck. For sure, in their thoughts, they're very stuck. I don't know now if this becomes also part of their actions. Probably yes, but what we have here is the Seven of Swords, the Five of Coins, and the King of Swords. This is telling me that this person is overthinking everything, literally everything. They have probably pulled away, maybe even acted cold or distant towards you. But this is not because they don't care, because the rest of the cards are telling us a different story. This is happening because they don't know how to handle their own feelings. King of Swords. The King of Swords is rational, is reasonable, is practical. But the Seven of Swords is a card of avoidance. I'm avoiding what? The pain. I'm avoiding the effort. I'm avoiding, but I still want results that are going to make me happy. So I'm missing accountability here, most likely. The Five of Coins is showing very clearly that they feel lost. They feel lost in their thought process when it comes to what they want, but they also feel lost because probably you are not as emotional as you used to be, or you are not as invested as you used to be. Even if you are still here trying for the connection, working hard for everything, you, Queen of Cups reversed, you are not feeling very confident about this whole situation. Now, there is this sense of missing you, of feeling abandoned in a certain way, whether they have caused that or not. The Page of Swords reversed shows that maybe they are watching you from a distance, social media, you know, or asking about you, but they are keeping their walls up. They are curious, they care, but they are not ready to release the Seven of Swords and become accountable. And here, where this whole thing gets emotional, we have the Lovers, we have the Queen of Cups reversed, we have the Knight of Wands. And these cards are showing me that despite all the confusion, they feel strong towards this connection. They feel an undeniable attraction, emotional longing. There is love here, not necessarily fully developed, because you can see clearly that they are being very distant and very protective over their feelings. But there is for sure something going on here. They feel pulled towards you, but these feelings are overwhelming them, and there is a lot of hesitation. The Knight of Wands is action oriented, as we are always saying, but the Knight of Wands is also somebody who is inconsistent, and together with the Seven of Swords, Five of Coins, this is somebody who gets scared very easily and runs away until they experience their own regrets and come back once more. The Nine of Coins and Justice is, of course, telling us that they are trying to find somehow a balance between this avoidant nature of theirs and this inconsistent way of behaving with what they think they are. Your person doesn't have awareness when it comes to who they really are. They feel that they are great. They feel that they got this. They feel that they are doing the logical thing, but they are not. Okay, they're just a Knight of Wands, and now they're coming to terms with this reality. So they are understanding that something didn't really went as they were, didn't really go. I'm sorry, as they were expecting. They thought that they were doing the right thing. They were being logical. They were being stable. But they are realizing that they have been pushing you away, acting like they have some form of independence and power, and now they feel sad for this. And we have regret, absolutely, but also a deep wish to make things right. So let's get to their message. What do they wish they could say to you? If this person could drop their guard, I think they would tell you that, first of all, I was hurt by you. Maybe you didn't even realize it, but they have carried pain from this connection. It makes sense, even though for some of you, you will say, okay, they are avoidant and they feel pain. Yes, they are avoidant because that's the way they respond to emotions. It's not that they don't have emotions, or it's not that they are happy seeing you being here upside down, not being available anymore, being overwhelmed, or being upset. It's obvious. The suffering we don't need. This is just a confirmation of what we are already seeing here. I want to be different. They know they need to grow, they need to show up better to become just and fair towards you. So somehow in their avoidant nature and lack of awareness, they start seeing that, you know what, maybe, just maybe, I'm not that strong King of Swords. Maybe I'm just a person who doesn't want to face that this matters more than what I'm thinking. I can't take it anymore. Of course. It makes sense. The distance, the silence, whether there is no contact, if there is no contact, even worse. But if there is contact and they see you on an everyday level, feeling disappointed, unsatisfied from this overall situation, just imagine how they feel. They can't take it. But now they have to choose between avoidance and accountability. So the lovers is coming forward to define another type of choice. It's not just about passion and feelings and everything. It's about, do I grow into a better version of myself? Do I start facing how I really feel about this person? Or do I continue acting like I'm a King of Swords here, like I have control? I'm not very happy. I'm not receiving any type of affection from anyone. I'm kind of lonely here, abandoned. Maybe I could try more. Can I take it? So you see that they have this moment of struggle on an emotional level and also on a practical level. Now, things are affecting them, there is no doubt. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. I think very clear message. They regret the way that they have handled things. Regret, it's also about the same thing. I wish this never happened. So most likely something happened here, an argument, your distancing, sorry, your detachment. Okay, I need to figure myself out. Very clear. They know that they are stuck. They know that they are confused. They kind of know that they are immature, and they know that they have to do the right thing. But first, they have to find themselves, their balance. And of course, the passion is too much. They feel the intensity between you. And this is scary, but they are not denying this. They're just saying, you know what, well, it's too much. There is regret, there is longing, there is frustration, but there is also hope. We have an issue a bit with how other people are seeing, how other people are perceiving me. I'm afraid of what other people will think. And the Nine of Coins shows, again, a facade, like I want to look independent, I want to look the strong one, I want to look like I have control. The future. What about the future? What are you supposed to do here? How? Okay, they got feelings. The handling is extremely poor. Okay, they are prioritizing their facade, how they're being perceived. They are acting like having feelings for someone and loving someone is a form of sickness, and somehow they have to suppress it. So, where is this thing going? We have some heavy energy over here. Fantasy, daydreaming, chasing, trapped, confusion, clinging, all of these cards are showing that this is somebody who cares, but they are very afraid of how to put all this into practice. They don't know. They don't have, I don't know, they're missing the manual here. Something's going on. We have the Five of Swords. And in this case, we are talking about a heavy past misunderstandings or conflicts that are still lingering. But this is also the card of self-sabotage at this point. That I am into this thing, I have feelings for this person, but I am so confused of how this thing is supposed to become something stable. I'm also haunted by my mistakes of the past and the missed opportunities that I don't know really what to do. So I'm handling this in a really poor way. The point is this, that the energy is suddenly, very suddenly shifting, and this is the reason why we got all these Lenormand cards over here. The Star, Six of Cups, Four of Coins reversed, Six of Wands. This thing isn't over. That's the sure thing. We have a future ahead. The sure thing is also that there will be healing. Some form of healing will happen. There is for sure a chance to reconnect, especially because of the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is the safe card here. Why? Because all the rest could talk about this performative thing that your person has around each and everything. I care about what others think about me. I'm afraid of them gossiping about me. I want to be seen. I want to be acknowledged like the right person and the rational person. So right there, the Star and the Six of Wands are not two cards that I could say, oh my God, you got this. But the Six of Cups is talking about something else. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, is about positive energy, being vulnerable with feelings, realizing that the handling is poor, wanting to achieve something different. Okay. And here the Knight of Wands is kind of promising me that there will be some actions over here. And of course, the Six of Wands, yes, is a card of breakthrough. So they want to step up, they want to prove themselves, they want to come back into your life in a positive way. But, you know, is it true? Is it real? Is it long term? They are confused. They are trapped. The clover makes me feel a bit unsafe on how this thing could go long term. So we have our Lenormand, and let's get to that to clarify. The first thing that we see is that these emotions are running deep. And we got the moon. The connection is not something that they can forget. It has been rooted, it has been established, it is deep on an emotional level. There is confusion, there have been ups and downs, difficulties, even some power dynamics for some of you. But we have the clover and we have the sun. So the sun is intensifying the clover, and these are beautiful signs of luck, happiness, and hope. The coffin is not so bad here because something old, something outdated, something that keeps the whole situation stuck is about to end. And here we have very clearly the end of stuck energy and hidden energy and casual situations, and the birth of something new, rebirth, very clearly. The book here talks about hidden things, but the scythe is coming forward to cut this hidden aspect, to open up with clarity and light the things that you didn't know about this connection. So what are we expecting? They may open up, or something will be revealed that will help both of you move forward with this connection. We have mice, storks, and garden. Well, mice is about anxiety, and yes, and somehow I'm anxious because I do have feelings. I want something here, but I'm also afraid of how other people or external circumstances will affect my connection in the long run. The garden gives a very public aspect to the connection, and with regret and justice and Six of Wands, it becomes quite positive, extremely positive. So it looks like this person will make a choice, will focus on you. The timing is not related to something immediate. It is not immediate. It is a process that will start building up very soon. And you will see that eventually you will build a relationship, a proper relationship out of this narrative. I think the ring makes perfect sense here, but it's not something immediate. It takes time. When will they come forward to talk? That will happen very soon. So the first initiative, the first contact after a very difficult period in your connection is happening almost immediately. We are talking about days, max a week. But the rest of the progression is going to take more time. So what should you do? Should you stay? Should you leave? What is the narrative? If you still feel emotionally connected to this person and you are not gone completely Queen of Cups reversed here, you could give this thing a chance. There is regret, there is love, and there is this person who, okay, for sure, at the moment they are not super clear when it comes to who they really are and what's going on, but they have great intentions. And they also have the willingness to work on certain things. They miss the connection, they miss the potential. I didn't act when I should have. So this is where the accountability begins. It doesn't start with their need to become a better person for you. No, it begins in a very selfish way, and it's fine because it's real, because they are saying, you know what, oh my God, I'm missing an opportunity here. What is it that I'm doing wrong? What can I do? I'm afraid of what other people will say, but this situation doesn't make me happy and I feel regrets. I'm losing something here. And that's how they want to change. This is why this is real. So, what do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let this thing unfold naturally. Okay, let them sit there with their regrets. Let them realize that they have fallen into this trap on their own, that they have been unfair and now you're not around anymore, or you're not emotionally available anymore, or you don't believe in them anymore. You don't have to speak, you just have to stay distant. Okay, that's it. Nice. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the key and the rose quartz stone, this will be your reading. The first question is, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you right now? King of Wands reversed. Page of Coins. Wow, the Fool reversed. King of Coins. Ace of Wands. Strength. King of Cups reversed. The Magician and Knight of Swords. Okay. Well, basically this is somebody who wants a new beginning, who's imagining of the full moment and everything, but this is not working really because they don't feel ready, because they don't have a plan. But over here the energy is changing. Now, question number 2. What they wish they could say to you. Emotions overwhelm me. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? It hurts so much. I'm afraid of losing you. It's all too much. Please do what is best for your heart. Understanding, I see your side of the story. Nice. Rare. Overwhelmed, this stress from all of this is draining me. Daydreaming, I'm always longing for you. Regret. Oh, more regrets here. Very good. Now, let's get to the future. What is the future of this connection? Divine Feminine. Karma, consequences. Past life. Obscurity. Elusive. Okay. Now, let's see, of course, some tarot. Tarot cards for the situation, for the future of the connection. The Moon reversed. The Chariot reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. Okay, so we have movement. 10 of Cups reversed. I'm telling you already, there is movement, but the movement is not coming from the fact that this person is maturing, if you ask me. It's coming more from a space where, okay, I have some clarity, and what I see is that this situation right now is not making me happy, so I have to come forward. I have to save this. That's the vibe I'm getting. Lenormand, of course. Whip. Let me see. No, you don't see anything here. There. Garden. Clover. Man. House. Ship. And some more of this. Tower. Garden again. Sun. So this is what? This is crossroads. Okay, now I get it. How do they feel about you right now? Let's start from that. The energy I feel from this person is very mixed. We see, first of all, many court cards here. Okay, we have a King of Wands reversed, we have the King of Cups reversed, the King of Coins. Okay, these two kings reversed over here are showing that emotionally, your person is not the most mature person. Hmm? They have feelings for you. That's clear from the cards, the way they're approaching things, the magician, the ace of wands, the fool, the fact that they want a beginning but they have no plans, the fact that they have attraction for you and they are trying somehow to create some form of control or some form of progress from all of this. But, apart from this, they don't know how to handle these feelings. One minute they act confident, passionate, and the next minute they pull back, overwhelmed, afraid, or whatever. The Page of Coins shows that deep down they want to offer something. They want to have a plan. They're like, do I have a plan? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know, but I like the word plan. So they are trying to give something here. Maybe the energy of somebody who is learning and they are excited over this. They feel like, okay, if I'm trying is like doing. I'm faking it. I'm trying somehow, but I'm not yet there. But you should also understand that, you should give me some space in all of this because I'm trying. So they are very tolerant with what they are doing here. They are like, okay, yeah, I'm trying, I'm great. The Fool reversed, generally, the Fool reversed shows that I'm not ready to take that leap of faith. I'm not ready to risk it all. In this case, it shows something completely different. First of all, your person doesn't have the ability to understand that, you know what, I should move forward. I should take that leap of faith. So the Fool here becomes like, I want a new beginning, which is completely, totally confirmed by the Ace of Wands. I want to appear strong. I want to appear very cool. I want to get to the next chapter with all of this because I want to be, super great and I have feelings. But I don't know how to do it. I don't have a plan. I'm trying to figure things as I go. I'm still learning. Can you please be tolerant over this? That's the idea. And this is why, of course, karma, past life, all of these cards are making perfect sense. Because this is more of a karmic trap. Why? They have feelings, they have desire to make this thing, turn it into something. They feel like you are really great and you could really upgrade their life. You could unlock a potential. What is their potential? To become King of Coins, to decide to be seen as somebody who is strong, who is confident, who is husband, partner, life partner, material. I'm talking about husband simply because this is king, but this is somebody who says, okay, I am here spouse material, look at me. I'm strong, confident, passionate. They are trying to deliver this. And they are learning and they are confusing in their mind that trying to become something and having good intentions over this and having passion for you is exactly the same, which is not. So, I think, yes, they don't trust themselves. This is why they embody, in general, a page. They are like a person in their a human being in their early teens, or a young kitten that is learning to, to hunt, to explore, to do things. Now, this King of Coins, the Ace of Wands, the Strength, is showing another thing, not only what they want to embody, but the attraction is real. This is what these things are telling us. There is passion, and this passion is not temporary. The Ace of Wands can be a very temporary thing. It's talking about potential, it's talking about passion, but look at this. It is surrounded by the King of Coins and the Strength. So the Ace of Wands goes beyond the element of a simple potential. It becomes more, it becomes a promise, it becomes an idea. And this person says, yes, I'm learning, I'm trying because I want this to become part of my life in the future. Very promising. But we have a lot of things to unlock, and this is where the key makes perfect sense. We have a lot of things to unlock when it comes to the future potential. Okay. Now, we have the Magician and the Knight of Swords. And what is this? They are taking strength from this. And they are saying, okay, I don't know how to handle this, so I will act impulsively. This is preparing us for action. They will take action soon. The Knight of Swords is a time frame of a week in these circumstances with the wands, the Fool, all of this. And you know, they will reach out, they will try to show interest, they will try to upgrade what they are doing at the moment. So they will add more effort and more dynamic to what you are experiencing right now. The overall energy feels impulsive. They act before they truly process their emotions, but this is the best way to approach things. Why? Because, guys, we want immediate action. It's not like they're going to change tomorrow, like they're going to wait for a month and they will grow into a more mature version of themselves and they're going to become King of Coins immediately. No. So instead of doing nothing, let them do something. It's better. Okay, so yes, right there, if this person takes action, we could go back to this narrative and say, yeah, I can be tolerant because you tried, you did something. You didn't try in your mind like, oh, daydreaming, but you did something. Good. So you should be expecting communication if you are in no contact. Talking about feelings in a way that is a bit direct, but it's fine. We will be talking about feelings if this person has been holding back emotionally. Something is being unlocked next week. So it's great. Now, do they have feelings? Yes, guys, they have feelings, really. If you can make this confused page potential start working towards the direction of the King of Coins, they start building some form of foundation around this Ace of Wands, this person has feelings. Their action is not great, but I like the Magician. Let's give that thing to them. Let's be honest and say, yes, they are trying, good job. Because in the end, their message is, okay, it's a bit impulsive, but it's not that bad. So, since they are coming forward, delivering a message, let's connect and see what this message is about. Now, emotions overwhelm me. Very clearly. In fact, they are not coming forward with the Two of Cups vibe, they're coming forward with the Knight of Swords. Honest, direct, sort of expected behavior. This person also, what do we understand? That they have deeper feelings than what they are actually showing to you. But why are they doing this? They are avoidant. No, they don't understand their feelings, I think, with this type of vibe over here. They need time to process. So this is why they go to the instinctive side. I have to say that for their standards, this is great handling. Now, how could you forgive the mess I've made? Good. There is regret. They know that they have caused confusion. They know that they have hurt your feelings. And they are also experiencing pain from this. Very interesting, thing, the way their development is kind of progressing here. They become more emotionally mature, more confident about the overall energy. And then, yes, because guys, sometimes confidence has to come from a painful place, has to come from the idea that I have to do extra work to get somewhere. And when I get there, oh, then I feel confident, then I feel good. I start building self value and self worth. Now, it hurts so much. I'm afraid of losing you, clearly. The idea of losing you is scary to them, but it's all too much. And we agree, it's all too much for them. Their mind feels confused, it's all very foggy, they don't understand very well how they could potentially embody this King of Coins that in their mind it's your ideal partner. So they are projecting a bit, they're saying, oh, you will not want to be with me if I don't become this. Okay. So please do what is best for your heart. This is getting even better because they are realizing that they are not in a good place emotionally. And deep down, they don't want to cause extra pain. Now, you can understand that we started with somebody who has no clue, and we are opening up to an energy that is developing super quickly. And we get to a fantastic card, I think, understanding. I really like this card, and I feel like it really sets some high standards when it comes to this person and why you could be giving them another chance despite the lack of maturity over here. And, they understand you. They daydream over this situation, how it could be. You seem to be the ideal person for them and things like that. But this is also very stressful because they are afraid of losing you. But at the same time, they are afraid that if they open up, oh my God, I don't know what is going to come forward because I have no idea how I feel here. But for some reason, there is a voice in my head telling me, go, move forward. Regret. They have regrets. So the reason why they're going to take action is because if they don't, they will never forgive themselves afterwards. Very impulsive. Yet, I think they're being a bit unfair with themselves because I see your side of the story. They understand you. They have empathy. So they are far more emotionally intelligent than what they really think. Beautiful. So, what is the future here? Karmic bonds, obscurity, elusive, divine feminine. There is a lot of complexity. We have these energies that are talking about past lives and everything. So, this isn't just a random connection. And I don't think that we need to see these cards to understand that this is something that is changing. At least your person, for sure, your person is changing to the core. Why? Because this whole thing is triggering so much growth for them that it can only be considered karmic. The funny thing is, I have no clue. I don't know how to do this, yet they are doing this. It's instinctive, it's impulsive. This is action oriented person. So I don't understand it. I don't know how to do it. It's all very confusing, but I know that if I don't take a step forward, I will have regrets all my life. That's it. So this whole thing, it's this kind of connection where both people feel kind of pulled together to each other, trying to work things out. And it's very intense. But look at this, the moon reversed. All of this reversed: Chariot, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. What is going on there? This isn't any type of love story. There is confusion, there are delays, And at times feels like this thing doesn't flow naturally, but there is clarity. There is this sense of dissatisfaction. I don't like what I'm experiencing right now, so I have to fix it. How? I don't know. I will try. I will take action. And the action will show me what is right or wrong. There are many actions that I could take. So look at this. Your person keeps taking actions to build something. This is why this thing has a future. Now, there is, of course, a negative side to all of this. Okay. There is potential, absolutely. We have cards like the sun, the clover. And so these cards are talking about hope and good moments ahead. But the man is the key to this connection. Why? Of course, you have the choice. You will choose in the end. But if this person, I don't know, they keep trying and they exhaust themselves over these efforts, eventually maybe you will not have the easy energy to say, okay, you can try, I'm here, I can see what you're doing, I acknowledge and everything. Maybe you will get exhausted because this is something that takes time. And there is growth, there is improvement in whatever they want to achieve with you, and they want stability, this sense of home, this sense of closeness, and they want here. This is a relationship that has a very private aspect, domestic aspect, but it's also in the open. It's something. It's not a hidden affair or something. It becomes something established. But there is a lot of trying, a lot of confusion behind that. There might be arguments, distancing, until we get to the final step where this could be the relationship. What should you do? The cards are showing that this story isn't over, but if you really want to stay and see how it is going to develop until we reach a level of commitment that is acceptable, you have to understand that there is a price that you will have to pay. This is not fairy tale. It's karmic, it's intense, it's talking about growth, it's talking about changing, transforming. So this is not an easy path. The connection itself holds meaning, and there is progress for both of you, but this is something that will require feelings. If you have no feelings for this person, you're not staying in this to see them improve, to improve through this. Why are you supposed to improve if you don't even want to engage with them, if you're bored of all this? We must have feelings for this person in order to say, okay, I'm unlocking your potential and you are unlocking my potential. And we are going towards this sun energy and this happiness that we could manifest if we just collaborate. If you don't want to collaborate, don't stay. If you want to collaborate and you have feelings for them, make sure that you are patient. Because maybe your person is doing, oh my God, some super mega steps and we're really proud of them, but it's not what it seems. They need time, they need effort. This is what I see. Nice, challenging, but very satisfying if you have feelings for them. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye. If you have chosen the Amethyst and the Sun card, this will be your reading. So let's see. Our first question is, how do they feel about you? What are their feelings about you at this moment? Four of Swords reversed. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. 5 of Wands, the Devil, 8 of Coins, Hierophant reversed, and the High Priestess. Very interesting. Intense energy in general with all these ones. Restless energy, it's a very intense type of thing. Now, let's get to our second question. What they wish they could say. I'm not so sure that these cards over here have conversation. Yes, no, we will see. Let's see the rest of the cards. Painful memories. I can't express myself. See what I mean? It's like they want to speak, they want to talk, but I don't know where to start. That's the point. They want to speak, but they don't know where to start. I agree with them. Emotions overwhelm me. Why do I feel this way? I wish I could be fully honest with you. So let's complete this message. Reunion. We will always come back to each other, which is not necessarily a good thing because it's talking about cycles. We will see. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Regret. I wish this never happened. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. So we have a situation right here. This situation is probably no communication or tension after an argument. The connection is suffering. The third question, the future of this connection, of course. Where is this thing going? Does it make sense for you to invest on this thing? Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Second chance, reconciliation, sorrow, loss, grief, and so on. Chemistry, bitterness. Oh my God, enough? Really? Let's get to this. Let's get some tarot here for extra message. 2 of Cups reversed. Knight of Coins reversed. 10 of Wands. The Emperor. 2 of Coins reversed. And just like we did for the rest of the 2 piles, we're going to pull some Lenormand to enrich our result. Oh my God, what an enrichment. A coffin. Clover. Anchor. House. Bear. Stars. No, sorry, what stars? Child, sorry guys. Tower. Clover twice. Whip. Heart. Wow. How do they feel about you right now? The energy that we are getting from your person is intense, but it's also stuck. The reading is beginning with a 4 of Swords, reversed, by the way. So they have been thinking a lot, needing time, overanalyzing, feeling restless, but now they feel that it's time to take some action. So practically they're getting out of the inertia of the Four of Swords. But as we see, their method is slightly clumsy. They don't know how to fully do that. We have the Six of Wands together with the Seven of Wands. And these two cards are showing that they want to feel acknowledged. They want you to recognize that, yes, this person is present and has feelings for you. They want to be noticed. They want to gain your attention. But they are very defensive, especially when things start feeling overwhelming. The Five of Wands and the Devil, there is a lot of passion. That's what these two cards are saying to us. But, this is also a cycle of tension, things that are being repeated again and again and again, arguments between you and them, misunderstandings, or very simply, overthinking. I'm sabotaging myself. I'm overthinking to the point that I'm not taking action. In general, there is a very strong attraction towards you, these cards. No matter how much tension we see or whatever, we can clearly see the wands element and the desire behind all this. The Eight of Coins now. The Eight of Coins is kind of completing this narrative and is kind of very hopeful here because it shows effort. It shows like, okay, I will try, I will work on this. They don't know how, that's for sure, and they are not very grounded, but the desire is absolutely there. The Hierophant reversed and the High Priestess are showing that they are struggling with the idea of speaking their truth, expressing themselves. But what they really want is stability. They want peace. They want connection. For sure, they don't show this the right way. But this person is keeping a lot of feelings and tension inside. They don't open up about what they feel very easily. They want some form of connection, but maybe they're very afraid that we don't have many things in common at this moment with the Hierophant reversed. Generally, the Hierophant is a card that says that when it's like they don't want commitment, they don't want something standard. But we see the Eight of Coins. I need to work on this. I have things that are hidden within me that I'm not sharing with you. I have feelings. I'm sabotaging myself. I'm overthinking. So in that case, the idea that the Hierophant works as a non-commitment card is not correct. Instead, what the idea is, I'm struggling maybe with my background, with issues of tradition, issues of religion. We are not coming from the same background. For some reason, this person believes that they are very different from you. And this is what is blocking them. These cards are struggling when it comes to communication, but there is also tension, restlessness, and eventually there will be movement. So your person is taking action towards you. They have feelings. The feelings are not yet established, like, oh my God, this is love. It's like, you know what? This is like this person sees a potential. They don't understand it very well. They know that with you, in their life, something would be really different from whatever they have experienced up to this point. They don't understand how you could potentially and how much actually you could benefit their life. But they feel that this is something special and they want to pursue it. But they don't feel strong enough. They get confused, they get tired. Still, they are saying, okay, I will take action. I will say something. I will be open about what this experience really means to me. Okay, so yes, action, but not immediate. There will be at least a couple of weeks. And it depends, of course, on how much this energy, this stuck energy, is really present in your person's life. So let's see for a moment, what will they tell you? What they wish they could say to you? I have painful memories. Something about this connection or their past is hurting them, it's painful, so they don't know how to handle this. I can't express myself. They struggle to open up, not because they don't care, but because they don't know how. We have seen that, okay? I don't know where to start. I'm overwhelmed by the feelings. I'm also overwhelmed by the way I'm sabotaging myself here, and I'm channeling negative thoughts and negative results. Emotions overwhelm me. Well, yes, you trigger these strong feelings in them, and of course they are overwhelmed. But to be very honest with you, this is not only a matter of feelings. Even when it comes to practical thoughts, to decisions, to really practical analysis of a situation, still they are struggling, okay? Why do I feel this way? They may not even understand the depth of their emotions. We have seen that. I think it makes perfect sense with a narrative. And I wish I could be fully honest with you. This is not a card of dishonesty. Okay, this is a card of directness. I wish I could open up without feeling so overwhelmed, without suffering, and tell you how I really feel and how this thing is making me feel. Because I'm sure that if I could do that, you would see me, you would appreciate the situation. Now, and here comes the orange card. Okay, let's continue. Now, we have the reunion card. As I told you, this is extremely important because it says we will always come back to each other. Watch out for a person who is asking constantly a second chance. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. That's true. They have regrets. They feel broken. Your absence is very significant to them. I mean, they are not really coping with this feeling, but you know, it's like no matter how much the distance or the silence or the difficulty, this connection is there, making them feel special, but at the same time haunting them because they don't know how to handle it. Let's get to the future, which is very, very interesting. The future shows passion, but also cycles that could repeat if you're not careful. Hmm? Ecstasy, second chance, sorrow, chemistry, bitterness, strong feelings, beautiful moments, but also frustration when things get unclear. Also, painful memories. This is like an evil Six of Cups. Think about it. Maybe it's not even related to you. Maybe it's related to their childhood. Maybe it's related to some form of experience they had in the past. How are they going to handle this? How much is this thing, if it's a trauma response, how is this thing going to affect the connection? These are things that you need to approach in a very practical way. If we get to the tarot, we see Two of Cups reversed, Knight of Coins reversed. They have feelings. In the future, these feelings will be expressed. So some of these things will be expressed to you for sure. They will tell you how important you are. So we have action, as we have said, and they are opening up when it comes to part of their feelings. But the connection is inconsistent. Even though the emotions are really important, every time this person gets overwhelmed, they get into a cycle of inconsistency. This is why you see the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is not showing in this case that they don't care. Okay, the Knight of Coins shows in this narrative with the Ten of Wands that I am trying, I am doing my best, I'm trying to deliver, but my circumstances and maybe my difficulties, my emotional difficulties are not allowing me to be present. There are moments where I need to isolate and I come back for a rekindling of the situation in the most difficult way. So, um, yeah, the whole thing appears inconsistent. They care, but they get overwhelmed. They want stability, but they don't always know how to build this thing. The Emperor is kind of bittersweet, I think, because the Emperor shows that they want to step up. They have the potential to really embody that Emperor, but they need guidance. So you don't have a fully manifested Emperor here. You have somebody who is trying to somehow embody something better, improve, be present in the connection. They are present, but things are a bit struggling for them. These struggles that we see over here are not necessarily related to the connection. Maybe it's their life that is a bit difficult, maybe is their situation a bit overwhelming, and somehow they need to detach. So if you allow this thing to happen, expect more cycles. Okay, so protect your energy here. Over here, what's happening? We see some potential. Okay, heart, house, anchor, clover, twice, even the tower. I don't mind so much bear. I don't mind so much about the tower here. The clover shows luck, small opportunities, even little surprises that will help this connection move forward. So what you have, think about it as the foundation is something that we are working on, because the foundation is made of good intentions, feelings, but also a very, a certain amount of problematic energy because of the circumstances or because of their practical struggles. So somewhere here we are working on the basis. Your person is working on that. But then we have these small moments, happy moments, beautiful everyday moments that are somehow adding quality and hope to the whole situation. So in this case, the clover is not here to scare us, like, oh my God, this is casual, this is, short-lived or something. No, on the contrary, it's like they are trying to find their way on how to create the stability that is desired. But in the meantime, they are capable of giving you a certain level of happiness and satisfaction with small, significant gestures. We do have signs of cycles, of course, that you can see very clearly. The whip. Moments where there is tension, there is stubbornness, maybe even some moments where they are, even though we are building something important, we are detaching because we are scared, but we also have some feelings, and somehow they are working on the ending of this stuck energy. We have feelings here. There is passion, there is potential, but you need to be clear with this person. While the other two piles were like, no need to take action, here, you need to set boundaries. Not because you're pushing for a relationship, but because you deserve your peace of mind. You deserve stability. This is not about you wanting to claim the Hierophant no matter what. Like, oh my God, it's marriage or nothing. But you have a person that is still learning. They struggle with communication for sure. They are coming back again and again. They have these moments where they have to detach, to process their painful memories and so on. But okay, they have feelings. It's not their fault. Fine, they're working on this. But what about you? You need to protect your heart. And from a more protective space, you can actually guide the connection towards something stronger. This is why I'm telling you that the tower is not necessarily something bad in this case. It's not perfect, but it's not hopeless. This is what I want you to know. The feelings are there, and if both of you are willing to meet halfway, there's a real chance for progress. Just make sure that you don't do the mistake to like over help or over provide. On the contrary, the cards are telling you exactly the opposite. Recognize the feelings, but take a step back and set boundaries. So take your time, trust yourself, and remember that this is not you waiting for this person. This is a story that is supposed to be written with both of you present. Your decisions, both of you, you are deciding, you're growing here. You have the right to choose peace, though. So, if you feel that this whole thing is too much for you, choose your peace of mind. Okay, this is what I see. So, let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.